traditional banking transaction, a customer comes into the branch office and money changes hands. In the past, this was the only way a transaction could take place, and it often took time and convenience away from the customer. Drive-up windows made the process somewhat more comfortable, since customers didn't have to leave their cars. And night depositories helped, but only for people making deposits. Neither of these methods was a real departure from the traditional process.
Hello, my name is Don Crivolone, and I'm an Executive Vice President of First Interstate Bank of California, a subsidiary of First Interstate Bank Corp. What you are about to see is a documentary produced to share with you our efforts in developing home banking for our customers. We first took these steps several years ago when we were called United California Bank, so some of the material in this presentation will refer to our old name. The amount of paper involved in routine banking is staggering. At First Interstate Bank of California, we process 3.4 million pieces of paper every day. If these checks were stacked on top of each other, they'd be approximately 2 times taller than our 62-story headquarters building in Los Angeles.
One of the ways we put electronics to work to improve services and potentially to reduce paper volume was through our teller item processing system, which we call TIPS. We began installing TIPS terminals in 1977, and in 2 years we had a terminal at every teller station, not only in our own bank, but at the 20 other banks affiliated with our parent company, at the time known as Western Bank Corporation, the nation's 9th largest banking company. This communications network links teller stations at almost 900 branches throughout the 11 western states. This system is linked to a central database which can provide instant account information on every customer. A natural application of this computer capability towards the direct service of our customers was the automatic teller machine, or ATM. By following simple instructions, the customer can make deposits, transfer funds, make payments, obtain account balances, and even get cash on any day of the week at any time of day or night. Aside from convenience, what's interesting about ATMs is that every transaction is handled electronically by computer, which eliminates a lot of costly paperwork. In 1978, we became aware of an electronic information delivery system being developed in London. In fact, the system was already in use as a pilot involving 1,500 subscribers. We visualized an interactive service of this type as a potentially great benefit for our customers. So I asked one of our own data processing staff and IBM to develop a home banking system using this technology. This was phase 1 of our efforts. A self-contained demo with a telephone hardwired to an Apple computer. Besides being able to perform numerous banking transactions, we also saw its potential for public relations and advertising. From here, we developed our first consumer home banking service, telephone bill paying.
Hello, thank you for calling the Day and Night Telephone Bill Paying Center. Please enter your bill paying customer number. Please enter your security code. Please enter paying number or action code. Please enter payment amount. Please enter # or month and day. Paying number 11, payment amount $127.32 for today. Thank you for calling UCB Bill Paying Center.
This is an audio response method for bringing banking services directly into the homes of our customers, using equipment that most everybody already has and is familiar with. Meanwhile, we were developing phase 2 of our visual home banking service. We produced a black box which linked the customer's television with the bank's computer over the phone lines.
Here is an excerpt from an earlier videotape we made to demonstrate our progress with this system up to that point.
Now let me show you how easy it is. We've already called the computer center and are hooked into the banking demo. TV screen indicates press any key to start the home banking demo. Please enter your personal identification number. So we'll enter our secret number for security. And then it asks us if we've ever used the home banking system before, which I have. However, we'll push 0 for no. Now this is the master menu of all the banking transactions and other things you can do with home banking. Let's do the number 1 account statement review. Push number 1 is indicated. And then it further asks us what would you like to look at, your checking, your savings, or your certificate of deposit. Let's try number 1, our checking account. And it displays for us our account number, our last time we mailed the statement, what the balance was at that time, all the checks that have cleared, the amounts and the balances of your checking account. Basically everything you'd want to know about your checking account except one thing. Perhaps on check 912 for $15, you forgot who you made the check payable to. You'd like to know who that was payable to. So, as we would follow the instructions, press any key to see the checks. And we would then look down at check 912, and we see a 6, which is indicated. We will press the 6, and then we would show you the check. Because what we've basically done is we've digitized the checks into the computer base. However, digitizing a check is very simple, so what we've done is we've digitized a dollar bill. A little more complex document. Now we would like to look at our loan information, indicated by number 2. And then we can look at our installment, master charge, Visa, real estate loans. But let's look at master charge number 2. Again, it would give us our credit limit, what we currently owe, the last time we had a statement, our current balance, and a description of all the invoices that have cleared through the bank through last night. Again, everything you'd like to know about your master charge account. Now let's move along, back to the master menu. And now let's do what I think is the most exciting part about home banking, telephone bill paying.
With the Phase 2 version of this system, the customer could pay bills on the TV screen the same way he did with the regular telephone bill paying system. And he could transfer funds in the same way as he could have by traveling to the branch and using the ATM.
Someday, my daughters will be able to do all their household budgeting, estate planning, and preparation of tax returns using a push-button telephone and a television at home.
At the same time we were improving our own home banking system, interactive information delivery systems were advancing all over the world.
Like the Prestel system from England, we are fortunate to have one of the few terminals in this country. Or other systems like the Teledon from Canada. This type of system can deliver very visual information to the consumer. For example, real estate listings available in the local area, complete with graphic representations. And floor plans. Or you can do some shopping at home and see what you're getting. And charge your order on your bank card from home. Educational programs are available too, in subjects like biology, or history. The entertainment program lets you order your show tickets in advance and know where you're sitting besides. Financial and stock market information is also available. The list of available functions goes on and on. While some companies have specialized in improved graphics, others have given their attention to miniaturization. For example, this Macrocosmos handheld computer terminal has the capability of access to many different sources of information. You can read stock market quotations on its 20-character scrolling display. Or you can use the terminal to make airline reservations. And pay for them over the terminal with your credit card. You can have full inquiry on your checking account, as well as paying your bills. And these are only a few of its functions. Personal interactive information delivery systems are clearly coming out of the development stage. In fact, books are beginning to appear on the subject. Television broadcasters are beginning to bring one-way information delivery into the homes of viewers with teletext. But this type of data dissemination doesn't let the user participate since it isn't interactive. We envision interactive delivery systems to be very complex in the future. Customers will interface into national telecommunications networks. We call them switches. These networks will provide massive databases. Banking will clearly be one of the services. 3 methods will evolve to communicate with these switches. One method will be audio only. Customers will simply use their telephones. A second method will be visual only. Customers will use their television sets and a set of buttons. And we stress buttons here because buttons will be on many different devices. And finally, audio and visual during the 80s sometime will be combined. Today, a national network is not yet available. In spite of this, we at First Interstate are moving into phase 3 of our home banking project. We will temporarily assume the role of the switch. This system will become available to our customers in the summer of 1981. The home terminal is a low-cost Radio Shack TRS-80 color computer that we will provide free to our pilot families for the duration of the pilot. Our home banking pilot will feature just what we have discussed: banking data as well as other informational services through the source. The source can provide news items, business reports, travel information, educational material, entertainment possibilities, information on literally hundreds of topics, including financial and stock market reports. This pilot will provide us important marketing data until a national network is established.
Of course, home banking will never replace the need for personal financial counseling or the need for branch banking.
This is just another example of how First Interstate Bank of California and First Interstate Bank Corp. are creating real options for the future by being on the leading edge of technology for the benefit of our customers and the banking community.